Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, I'm going to be doing a recap on how to restore your, or not restore, how to repair your Steam library for those of you who have Steam downloaded in your computer. I'm going to show you exactly how to repair any game crash, or just basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys exactly how to repair your whole entire library. So if you have games that are crashing, this is a #1 winner right here to me. I've actually done this, and this has been very helpful, guys. For those of you who don't know how to do this, stay tuned, stick around. I do have my chats open, guys, so if you guys want to jump into the chats, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my viewers, because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So here we go, guys. You're going to want to click onto your Steam app. No. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, you can go into your Steam app here. Come over this way, click on library. And if you have a game downloaded, evidently it's not going to do it on this computer, guys. Hang on a second. I'm going to do a split screen, and I'm going to show you on my main computer. Close that background out. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Steam page here. And I'm going to shrink that down to about half. I don't know if I'll be able to do it here. Let me see. I'm gonna come down here to the very bottom, guys. Sorry, I don't have my stuff. I don't have my shit together tonight for some odd reason. I'm gonna come down here. I've already clicked on this little guy right here, so I'm gonna go on to Steam. Go into settings. Here we go. Now I'm gonna go in. Okay, now that my Steam settings are open, go down to storage. And as soon as you have your storage page open, your Steam options, look for these little 3 dots right here, which is next to your C program files, your solid state files here. Click on this, and then once you open up this little 3 dot thing here, come down to the middle, restore or repair library. Again, click on that, accept the changes. Repair library, repairing library for C drive. Okay, it's already done. Look at that, guys. Didn't take long at all. So if you do have any type of issues on Steam, this should, in fact, take care of any issues that you may have, or any existing issues that may cause your game to crash or act a little funny. If you're, I don't know about if it's, I don't know if this will help with your FPS. I don't know if this will help with your bit rate, but this will, in fact, stop a lot of your game crashing. So there you go, guys. I definitely do hope that this helped you out. I was not exactly in the I was not exactly in the right state at the moment, but I knew where I was going. So again, I'll show you on my other computer, guys, because now that I have a vague idea of what where I'm actually going with this. Uh-oh, hang on. All right, guys, back. Sorry about that. So again, it doesn't matter if you're on a laptop, Windows 10, Windows 11, doesn't matter what version you're on. This still works for both. So you're going to want to come down here to this little arrow pointing straight up. Click on that. Come over here to your Steam app. And again, I'm going to show you that this is also compatible for Windows 10. Click on your settings. Look at this, guys. All right, now we're going to come down here. We're going to click on storage. And again, you're going to see those three dots right here on the right-hand side of your screen. Go ahead and open that box and look for the very middle one. Click on that. Accept the changes. Now you guys can actually see this for yourself. This works for all 64-based systems. And when it's complete, this is exactly what it's going to say. So once you do that, just go ahead and close that out. Close that out. Just opt out of both of them. So as you guys can tell, this is a Windows 10 laptop PC. And if you guys need further verification, there you go, guys. You can definitely see this is definitely Windows 10. Okay, now that I'm in my settings, this looks a lot different compared to Windows 11. So if you want to check your system and find out what you're on specifically, go to System, click on that. Scroll all the way down to the very bottom to where it says About. Click on that. Windows 10 Pro. So there you go, guys. I just showed you that this works for Windows 10 as well as Windows 11. So either way, guys, Steam has a setup for both operating systems. Still the exact same, as you guys can tell from what you just saw. Just a few rapid clicks, and you're right there. Definitely, guys, if you do have any further issues with the game, you can always move the game from your C drive to a different hard drive in your computer. Just remember exactly where you put your game. Because Steam does in fact have copies. They do have records of what you have on your file or in your account, but they do have a backup copy of all of that. So just thought I'd let you guys know. And there's also another way to check out different game files as well. So let's go ahead and dive on into that one. So if that doesn't seem to do the trick, guys, I'm going to show you another way to do this as well. Okay, for any game, I'm just going to pick a random one, specifically Slavarian Trucker. As you guys can see, I have that here. Go into settings. Wait a minute. Hang on. All right, guys. I'm going to go here, click on my Steam. Go down to this little, I'm going to go down here to this little arrow once again. Well, actually, no, I don't even need to do all that. What the hell am I doing? The Slavarian Trucker, I'm going to go ahead. I've already got this pulled up. So I'm going to click on my settings over here. Scroll down to properties. Then Slavarian Trucker. This is already popped up. Where you're going to want to look for now is your installed files. Click on that. Once you open up your installed files right here, you want to move down here to the bottom section here. Verify integrity of game files. Click on that. Let this run. It's almost like it's doing an update, but it's actually verifying the integrity of your game. Right here, guys, all 171 files successfully scanned or validated. Not scanned, but validated. So when you're done there, just go ahead, same thing specifically. Just go ahead and close it out. And there you go, guys. Always use the uninstall button as the last resort, because if you uninstall it and you go to reinstall it, you could still potentially be having the same issues as before. So to avoid those type of issues, validate your files first. Do that. If that doesn't seem to work, then you might want to repair your library. But always use the uninstall as your very alternative last resort. I know I was kind of bad about uninstalling all my files from deleting one specific game. That really didn't seem to get me anywhere, guys. So after I did the library repair, that was epic, because I only had to do that like one time. And so I just basically did the second demonstration. Well, actually, this would be my third. My first one was before the live stream. Second one was on the live stream. Now this is a recap, and I done it again on my new live stream. So 3 specific times. It's not going to hurt your computer. It's not going to hurt the game. It's not going to hurt anything. What it's going to basically do is it's going to basically going to fix any damaged files that may be corrupt or maybe what's the word I'm looking for? That may be intercepted by any type of corrupt files that could possibly corrupt the game. And during a Windows update, guys, a lot of this stuff could potentially happen, because it does create a bug for the game at times. So definitely repair your libraries. Definitely repair your library if you can, but always use that as a second resort. Definitely verify or run the validations of your files first. But then again, it's pretty much up to you guys. However you want to do that, it's fine. Like I said, you're not going to lose anything specifically. All your saved games will still be there. But if you are, in fact, having any type of issues with those type of games, you can always move your game file from your solid state drive to another hard drive in your PC. that should basically take care of everything that you've been experiencing. So therefore, when you do move that to a separate drive, guys, just remember where you put your game. Check your different drivers or your hard drives, and once you find the game there, just go ahead and click on it, and it should just have a clean play. Your game should have a fully clean slate. So your game should be functioning a lot better than what it was when it was on your in your solid state drive, known as your C drive. But definitely one thing I can say is make sure that all your drivers are in fact up to date. Um, now, if there's a BIOS update and it kicks that game back out and you have nowhere to find it in your other driver, you can always reinstall the game in case your BIOS happens to kick that game out if it's not recognized. So there you go, guys. I don't think you'll really have a problem with that during a BIOS update, but I'm just saying if something like that does happen, you guys could always reinstall the game. Your save files will probably still be fully intact because those are in your Steam folder. Which I would seem to think that they would be. So there you go, guys. I definitely did want to show this to you as much as I possibly could. So if you did miss out on the last few streams and you're having issues with your Steam channel, you can always go that route, or there's one more other alternative. And this one is very simple. It's almost kind of identical, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to take care of an issue with Steam as well. So we're going to go back. I did kind of blow that back up a little bit, guys. So I'm going to go back to my library, and what I'm going to do is, oops, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Back down here to the arrow, go up here to Steam, go to settings. And now that I'm in Steam settings, guys, look for where it says downloads. So once you find your downloads folder, you don't have to swipe your page up. Come down to this little first box you see at the very bottom that says clear cache. Clear out your cache files and then try to relaunch Steam again. But first thing it's going to do is going to sign you out of Steam, but you're not going to lose your account. It's going to sign you out, sign you back. It's going to verify who you are. It's going to verify your account, or not your account. It's going to verify your network. Then after it verifies your network, guess what? You're golden. You're back in, no problem. You're back into your Steam account. You won't lose no games. You won't lose any of that. But say for instance, if there's a cache file that maybe it may be a corrupt file that could be intercepting your game or your gameplay to where you're not exactly getting the best frames per second, or your bit rate is like really low, or if you notice any type of lagging. That right there should be able to help you as well. So there you go, guys. I definitely do hope that this does help you out. If it does, leave a like. If you're not yet, leave a like. Smash that thumbs up. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Therefore, when you do that, that actually does go to help support the channel. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications, so therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date, be notified, and much more as different news updates and all new and not intel. Guys, I am so sorry. Today is just not my day. So when you do that, that will actually go to help support the channel, and I definitely will be giving you guys a big shout out at the beginning of the live streams. So I definitely do hope that this works for you guys. If it doesn't, then you could probably try to uninstall Steam and reinstall it. Make sure that you have everything that's Steam related. When you do an uninstall, make sure that everything existing to Steam is completely out, because if you leave one file in there that's Steam related, it may not reload the game or may not download your app accordingly. So make sure that you have everything out when it comes to Steam folders and so forth. And then try to relaunch the install button. Clear everything out that's Steam related. So you can basically go into, let me show you guys exactly a way to do this. I'm sure there's probably a much easier way, but the way that I've been doing this, guys. All right. Wait a minute. Just bear with me for just a moment, guys. What the hell? There we go. I did something wrong. So here we go, guys. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Go up here to your recycling bin. All right. And when you do that, go down to your documents folder. Or no, that's your documents. Sorry. Go to your downloads folder. My bad. You'll see Steam Input 1 or Steam Setup 1. Anything that has Steam's insignia on it, like right here. Not sure if you guys can see this, but let me move my camera again. If you guys happen to see this in your downloads folder, just go ahead and uninstall all of that. And then once you do all that, close out your recycling bin, reopen it, and everything should be right there. Just go ahead and empty out your recycling bin and reinstall Steam. Just note for the records, guys, that you're going to have a 6-digit code. So if you do have an email account, that's fantastic, because what that's going to do, that's basically going to start Steam back up from start it fresh. So hopefully that does, in fact, help you guys out. If it does, that is absolutely fantastic. Let me know if that works for you guys down in the comments, or feel free to drop a comment over in the chats. Let me know how that worked out for you. If you still have any type of issues with Steam, let me know exactly what type of issues you're having, and I'll try to walk you through it as much as I can. There's probably not many YouTubers that'll actually do this, but if you guys happen to see me live streaming and you do have a question about your computer, or if you do have a question about any apps or so forth that you have in your PC, like for example, if you have Omen Gaming Hub in your computer and you're basically trying to repair the app, I can even show you guys exactly how to do that as well. So, which I did make a video on that a little while back. So hopefully this does help you out. See, now I have Omen Gaming Hub on both of my computers. It doesn't necessarily actually have to be HP, but I got it here. And I also have it right there. This one here, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So right click, nope, nope, nope. Wrong area. Come over, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over here and click on your start menu, go to your installed apps. You're going to click on your apps, which is this. Actually, no. Let me redo this, guys. Click here, go to installed apps. This is what's going to pop up here. Okay, so for like per se now, Omen Gaming Hub, if it pops up there, go over here to these three dots. If you're on Windows 11, click on this. Go to your advanced options, scroll down, repair. So you're going to see right where it says reset, and right down below here it says repair. These are your reset options. So if you do happen to repair your app, that's absolutely fine. Repair it, reset, and then relaunch it. After you do this here, click this, let it do its thing. After it does that, opt out, come back down to Omen Gaming Hub, reopen the app, and if it has a loading bar on it, that's probably because the Omen Gaming Hub needs to be updated, and there's probably one already available. So if it starts to go across and it's got that red loading bar starting to go across the screen, that means that that Omen Gaming Hub is officially updating. Don't worry, guys. You're not going to lose no data. You're not going to lose anything specifically. You're not going to have to sign back in. You're not going to have to do any of that shit. So just to kind of give you a little bit of a heads up, if you do experience something like that, just go in and repair and reset the app and just close everything out. Go back down to your taskbar. If you have it pinned in your taskbar, just go ahead and open it up. Just relaunch it and you should be good to go. You're not going to lose any data or nothing like that. So, I mean, it's real simple to do, guys. If now I can see if this is your first time owning a computer and you know absolutely nothing about it, get to know your computer first, guys, before you decide to jump onto before you decide to open up any app. Just get to know your PC. So when you guys do this, I'm sure you guys have a lot better results than you did last time. So this is pretty much the best way to get around just kind of get around through your computer just enough to know exactly what you're doing. But if you do have issues with it, I can try to walk you guys through the steps. As a matter of fact, I've done quite a few things on my laptop. I basically did a full scale thing on how to factory reset your PC. You could do it with Windows 10. You can also do it with Windows 11. And so far, guys, I have not heard anything come out about Microsoft Windows Defender 26H1. I've not heard anything about it. So I don't even know if it's going to be launching sometime this year. But all I do know that they did say that it was going to be out in 2026. Yep, hang on, guys. Okay, guys. So here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys exactly how to factory reset your computer. I'm not going to factory reset this one, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that in case something happens to where your computer is not responding to just basically, I'll just say anything. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come down here to your Windows icon. Yes, my computer is touchscreen. Click on your restart or click on your power button. Wait a minute. Let me do this again, guys. I'm trying to do this with 2 hands. So click on your power button, and before you click restart, press down and hold your left shift key. This computer, sorry guys, my computer does have a mind of its own. So press and hold your left shift key, press it and keep it pressed down until your computer starts back up. Once your PC starts back up, you're going to have a whole variety of options to choose from right over here in your left-hand corner. Wait a minute. Go back. Okay, so now if you do happen to see this option here, guys, you can always click. If you do this by mistake, just click back to your previous version. But if you are on Windows 10 or Windows 11, you do happen to see this pop up. That was not supposed to happen. What the hell? See, guys, my computer, it's basically gone mental. I'm going to make the second attempt on this because my computer does all types of crazy shit. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. I think my battery just went dead. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it was, guys. It's probably because I have not had a chance to charge it. So I definitely do want to apologize for the inconvenience. So I'm going to make a second version of this. Exclude the first from the equation. So here we go. All right, fantastic. All right, guys, let's try this again. My computer is going absolutely crazy. All right, so click on your start menu, go up to your power options, and remember what I said, guys. When you do happen to pull this up, go up to restart, press and hold your left shift key. Press down, keep it held. You should see multiple options here in the top left-hand corner. So once you do that, there you go, guys. This pops up, come down to troubleshoot. You can reset this PC. It's going to give you, oh shit. Okay, so right when you're here, guys, sorry about that. Right when you're here, click on troubleshoot, go to reset this PC. You can also keep your personal files if you're just doing this for yourself and you don't want no data lost or anything. Keep your personal files. I definitely do recommend this because what this is going to do is that's going to tell your system to reset all your systematic files all the way back to its original standard defaults. But if you remove everything, let's say, for instance, if you're giving it to a family member or friend or something like that, you want to sell your computer, there you go. But if this is done by mistake, no worries. Right here's right where you want to click the back arrow. And now say I don't want to do that. I decide to say, you know what, I'm going to go back to my home screen. Give it a minute, guys. Here we go. Your computer brand is going to pop up on your screen. You shouldn't have any issues with that. But now, if you do decide to reset your PC, and you do erase everything, that means it's going to erase your whole entire account. But the moment you go to put all that stuff back in, make sure that you put your Microsoft account in plus your Microsoft password, and that should reopen everything right back up for you. But also, note for the records, make sure that your computer has an active internet source, whether it would be Ethernet or home internet, doesn't matter. Just make sure that, or if you guys really want to be technical about it, you guys can even use any one of these, which is a portable Wi-Fi internet box. And so after you have your computer set up, if you have it set up for a password, there's what's going to take you right back to, guys. I did not alter my computer in any way, shape, or form. Everything is still there. But if you do happen to delete, if you do happen to have to do a factory reset, these are the only two things that are going to be on your computer, which is basically going to be your recycling bin and your Microsoft Edge. Everything else gone. So if you do have personal files that you have not got transferred, or if you have important PDAs or anything like that, you guys can always back up your computer, back up all your files, or just if you don't want to back up your PC to save space, you guys can also transfer all your information, all your personal, like PDAs, um, stuff like that, directly onto a thumb drive. Even your documents, you can switch all your documents, send those all over directly into your thumbstick. So if you do happen to delete, so if you do happen to remove everything from your PC, it's just going to go all the way back to the day that you bought it. What the initial Windows program was that was installed the day that you bought your computer is where your PC will revert all the way back to. But as long as you still have your Microsoft account, and as long as you still have your secured password and stuff like that, it's fantastic. But now during one of those episodes, it's going to ask you if you want to share data with Microsoft. I do not suggest that you do that because Microsoft seems to think that they own your computer. So pretty much they think it's their way or no way. But thing is, if you did not sign any agreement with your own signature, guys, that agreement's automatically null and void because it would require for that to be a legal document. That would actually have to be handwritten with a physical signature from your hand. Another thing you definitely do want to steer clear of is BitLocker and also Copilot. Here's the reason why. Copilot, if you do open up Copilot in your PC, you absolutely have zero privacy because you're from the moment you turn on your computer, Microsoft is taking screenshots of your computer. No matter if you're entering in your password, they're still getting all that feedback on they're getting feedback on their end. So it doesn't matter if the password is actually hidden. Microsoft can find a way to gain access to your password. So if you guys are definitely thinking about getting rid of Windows 11, I would probably use oh my god, Linux. I would definitely use Linux. Or use if you're going to pick Linux, guys, I definitely do recommend Linux Mint. But the only problem with Linux is there are some features that are on Microsoft or Windows Microsoft that may not be compatible for Linux. So little words from the wise. If you guys are in fact looking for a different type of system encryption, don't use BitLocker because BitLocker leaks information back to Microsoft. Switch your Excuse me. Switch your PC's encryption over to VeraCrypt, because your privacy is, you'll have a lot more privacy with VeraCrypt than you will BitLocker, because VeraCrypt does not have a T. I don't think VeraCrypt has a TPM. BitLocker does. BitLocker is TPM, supposedly is supposed to stand for Trusted Platform Module. No, that is not a trusted platform module. I do not suggest or recommend anyone trusting the TPM. Because the TPM, what that's going to do, that's going to kick this. Okay, your Microsoft account, BitLocker, and your TPM is all tied into your Microsoft account. So anything that you have in your computer, Microsoft already knows what you have. So what they're doing with that is they're actually using that information to to create some type of artificial intelligence, which I call artificial ignorance, because Microsoft is actually doing this without your knowledge. And also without your consent. So if you guys are thinking about dumping Windows 10, Windows 11 out of your computer, I would just get rid of it personally, because Windows 11 is nothing but absolute garbage. It always has been. And now if you're trying to upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11, one catch to this, guys. In order to be able to switch your Windows 10 to Windows 11, your computer has to be compatible. It has to meet the criteria in order to be able to switch from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So if you do not have a BitLocker chip installed on your motherboard, or the TPM chip also attached to your motherboard, Windows 11 will not be compatible for your computer. People are saying that you can still get digital copies of their licenses and stuff like that on Windows 10. Microsoft came out and just made an official announcement that they were not going to be securing Windows 10 anymore. So they're trying to tell people that they got to go out and buy new computers in order to have Windows 11. What's wrong with the current computer that you have now? Just add you another firewall to your PC. And if it comes down to it, switch out your passwords. Do that randomly. Because I honestly do believe that Windows 11 is, in fact, loaded full of malware, guys. Malware, spyware, ransomware, etc., that they want you to buy their upgrades to a Windows 11. And those are like $150 to about $160 per upgrade. But guys, I know a way that you can do it for free. I've done it. Go into PC Health Check and see if your computer is compatible for Windows 11. If you, in fact, are wanting to switch from Windows 10 to Windows 11, guys, as I don't know, more at the end of the year, I think Windows 12 will be coming out sometime soon. Microsoft has not exactly made an official announcement of this just yet, but if they do, I will definitely keep you guys posted, and I'll definitely keep you guys informed of what to look out for while you're on your computer. Also, guys, with Windows 11, you're always constantly getting forced updates and stuff like that. So you could be in the middle of something and your computer just shuts down, restarts, and you just go right into updates. That's Microsoft for you. Microsoft, uh, especially with Windows 11, because their sales, guys, dropped down to a staggering 26%. Let that sink in for a minute. I'll say that to you guys again. Their sales have plummeted down to 26%. And if you guys do have BitLocker in your computer, you guys can always turn BitLocker off. Make sure that you also disable the TPM. But if you guys do plan on installing Linux Mint or any version of Linux or Veracrypt, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you're going to need to do this to become very effective. Because if not, you try to download that into your computer, next BIOS update, all that data is gone. Get you one of these thumbsticks, 32 gigabytes or higher. If you have a 64 gig, fantastic. That will in fact be very helpful. So if you do download Windows or Linux, not Windows, if you do in fact download Linux Mint, transfer all that into your thumbstick. If you do have if you do in fact decide to download Veracrypt, your privacy will be more secured than anything else. Microsoft offers very little to no privacy. Because they seem to think that they can just update your computer at random. Because again, like I said, guys, if you don't transfer everything to a thumbstick and it's in your computer, your next BIOS update will just kick that whole entire file completely out of your PC, and you're going to lose all that data. It's all going to be shared right back to Microsoft. I do believe there is a way to disable Microsoft sharing on your PC. If that is the case, definitely do that, guys. Definitely do that. Because I'll tell you what, everything that's in your computer, Microsoft already has it. But if you disable the sharing mechanism, and I'm sure Microsoft's probably going to patch that, and they're probably going to take the on off option out of that. I'm sure they're probably going to patch that when they can. But guys, it's very important for you to know that Microsoft is not exactly working for people like us, are working with people like us. And I can I can almost guarantee you, I could look up videos of Microsoft employees having their little conniptions about Linux. So if you already have a firewall in your PC, that's Microsoft, guys. Add you another firewall to your PC. Stay protected. So this is the reason why I'm saying this, guys. Add another firewall to your PC. Stay alert. Keep your head on a swivel because Microsoft is not, in fact, anyone's friend. They're all about themselves and they're all about the money. So if you guys are, in fact, thinking about switching to Linux, you guys can find that on Microsoft Edge. Go to their official website and type in Linux Mint, download for PC. Once you find that option, I wouldn't directly download that into your PC, but if you can, if you do download it into your PC, switch that over and have that reinstalled into your thumbstick. So if anytime you have a BIOS update and you have that unplugged from your computer, that will not have any effect on your thumb drive. Because if you do put that in your PC, guys, again, your next BIOS update kicks in, that file is going to be completely gone. That's how Microsoft is. They don't want you guys, they don't want anyone to use anything else but their version. And so they're making it physically impossible to be able to use anything else but Microsoft. Because what Microsoft is trying to do is they're trying to keep you tied into their systems. There's a way around that. You guys can also uninstall Microsoft, but there's other people on there that'll tell you, "Oh, no, don't uninstall Microsoft." Because these people are so far brainwashed, guys, that they'll pretty much tell you anything except for the truth about Microsoft. check out some of the check out some of the satisfactory things. Check out the Microsoft reviews. I think that speaks loud enough volume. Check it out for yourselves. Don't take my word for it. Check that out for yourselves. Look at what I'm typing in, guys. Microsoft Windows 11 customer reviews. Bam. There's stuff on Reddit. April 24th, 2004 or 2024. Not only is Windows 11 ridiculously slow, poor performing, and particularly, yeah, you guys are actually seeing this for yourself. Windows 11 is awful. Microsoft QSA. Customer complaints. Let's check those out. Those are just videos, guys. Windows 11, 1.2 star rating. Look at this right here, guys. This tells you quite a bit. 3,601 views just on Microsoft, Reddit. Oh boy. Look at this. Look what this last person said. I prefer it. Oh, no. Windows 11 is growing. Oh, no. They're probably paid for that. They're probably getting paid to say that. But truth be known, guys, Windows 11 actually has exactly a 1.2 star rating. You see it right here. Let's click into the whole page. Let's close that. Let's close out the ads. Look at that. Look at this. 1 star. 1 star there. 1 star. 1 star. Look at this, guys. This is all Windows 11. Microsoft does not really care too much about their clients. If it weren't for customers like us, they would not be in the exact same position that they're in now. As you guys can see, Microsoft reviews 3,609, 1.2 star rating. That is horrible, guys. Absolutely horrible. Why do you think I said don't take my word for it? Because I wanted to show you guys exactly what people really think of Windows 11. It's very unfortunate that they have such a low star rating. But look at the co-founder. Bill Gates. Very narcissistic. I know a lot more things about him than probably about a half dozen people put together. The guy is, I'll just put it this way, the guy's unhinged. His elevator does not reach the 12th floor, guys. So, but anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. There's plenty of other things that I can pretty much discuss with you guys on here, but some things may not be YouTube friendly. So, a lot of things is probably best unsaid. But for the most part, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up for the night. I'm getting ready to sign off. If you guys definitely do have questions about anything specifically, feel free to reach out to me here on my channel, or feel free to reach out to me on well, just reach out to me here. I can't really give any other details right now. But if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to drop your comments down below in the comment section. Please keep your comments professional, because any negative remarks, gone. So anyway, if you guys have actually missed the live stream and you are just tuning in and catching it at the very last moment, all is welcome as well. Just like I said, please keep everything professional. Let's keep everything kind, and let's not have any type of debates on here, guys, because I don't do debates on here. So keep everything kind, professional, and be courteous of others as well. If you guys jump on my channel, please be courteous to each other. So anyway, just to let you guys know, there are different corporations out there. A lot of these corporations cannot be trusted. So be very careful with what you're getting. And just be safe out there as well. So, as always, guys, I'm going to wrap this up for the night. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for coming to hang out with me here in the, I would say here in the chats, but there's nobody here. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for coming to hang out. If by chance you guys do have questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below. I will try to respond to each and every single one of your questions in the order in which they were all received in. But I will try not to leave anyone out as much as I possibly can. But if there is a negative question or comment in the comment sections, I will not reply back to those. So again, guys, I definitely want to thank you again for being a part of the channel. And for those of you who are still part of the channel and still subscribe to it as well, big shout out to each and every single one of you. Big shout out to all my viewers out there. You guys have been awesome. I definitely do appreciate all the views. And guys, we're getting up there in videos right now. I definitely do enjoy making live content. I do believe that sooner or later we're probably going to hit right around 300. That's what I'm hoping for. But anyway, you guys do like the content, be sure to like, subscribe. That does go to help support the channel. And I definitely won't be able to thank you guys enough again. But as always, stay safe, stay sharp, stay frosty. Most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Cheers. It's good ass coffee.